Oh, I tell you. Oh, I tell you. Hello, everybody. How you doing? What's going on, people? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, finally I can go today. I said, this is crazy. This is what happened today. When they put my 2 words, fucking Jason. All right. When they put in my internet, okay, the people that were in the room when they put it in were me, Jason, the guy from Comcast. All right. That's who's in my room. When they put my internet in, that's who it was. Now, there was me. I was over here near the console. There was the guy from Xfinity. And then there was Jason, who was next to the guy from Xfinity. All right. As he put in the modem in, right? Now, this is why I'm blaming Jason. This is why, because I wasn't there. I didn't. I couldn't see where he was putting it. Jason could. The guy put it in a shelf where and I've never had a Comcast modem / router before. Okay, so there's a vent on top of it that's supposed to let all the air out. You know what I mean? So the router modem breathes and everything. Okay, and the guy put it in this shelf where the top of the bottom of the next shelf up is at the very top of the modem. So it wasn't breathing properly. It wasn't venting properly. And so I had no internet today. I wake up, the internet's out, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And so I roll my chair over to the shelf, and I go to feel the modem router, and the thing's on fire. I mean, it was burning up, and I was like, what the hell? And I checked the top of it, and I'm like, well, there's no venting. No wonder it's been like this. And then I think, well, what moron let the person hook this up here? And I went, Jason. This was his evil plan to help the K-pop people. This was his evil plan.
Some bitch.
His evil plan was to help them by allowing them to put this router into this area where it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. So I had to move it. I had to unplug it, move it, and then I called Xfinity, and they're like, "You got to plug it back in." Blah 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 blah. So eventually it worked. Could you move the phone a few more times, Steve? It wasn't bothersome enough. Could you please just move it around a little bit more so we can hear all the noise? Yeah. So
Is that better?
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
So we can hear. We hear. I swear to God, he goes out of his way to drive me crazy.
Do you hear the sucking?
Yes, I hear the sucking. Yes.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
you're just hampering my.
There's nothing more There's nothing more disgusting than the sound of your sucking.
You're hampering my whatever.
I mean, how much infection is in that leg? It's still sucking. Good Lord.
Heavy it's gonna be sucking for quite a while too.
I mean, good Lord. I mean, please. But yeah, so anyway, I got it working today. So that's what the problem was. So it is finally, but it took me, I had to call Xfinity, and then I had to wait after I unplugged it, I had to wait 10 minutes for it to get go. And I was like, well, I know it's hooked up properly. I mean, I know it's
because it was working before.
Yeah, I mean, I know it was hooked up right. Jason was right there watching the guy. Jason would have said something. I should have
fucking Jason.
Damn Jason doesn't, That of course this was Jason's plan.
Sabotage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well. Yeah. But oh well, we got it going again. So Jason's evil plot was foiled again. Decency and goodness wins. Thank God. Evil loses. Thank God. Yeah. By the way, Psycho Dan wants to know if someone can get one of those sucking machines at Patricia's, asking for a friend. And Karen is complaining because the comments in the Facebook chat room keep fading away. And she says I have to she has to keep touching the screen to get them back. I have no idea what's going on. Is that your phone doing that? Yeah, I don't know. See, the way we do the show is we do the show in this hub, and every chat from every room we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So if anybody if anyone tries to message us in any of the chat rooms, it all goes to the same place for us. So we see all of the chat rooms. And whether you're on an iPhone or an Android or, like I said, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everything comes to the same place for us. So, yeah. I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to explain a way to fix that, but I don't know. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for listening. I'm sorry we were 20 minutes behind today getting started, and I thank you all.
It's Monday.
I got to call Core Installation. I got to call Corey at 741-1079, and I got to let her I've got to get new office furniture. Seriously, I need to get a new console. Because the shelf that I have, it's too tight for the thing to fit in. You know what I mean? The modem. So I need to put it somewhere else, because now I had to move it up. I had to move it to the top of the shelf, but I'm afraid now that one of my cats will come in and knock it off the top.
Oh, yeah.
Because my family loves me so much, and I love my family. They decided that the cats, the shit boxes, they decided that they deserve to be in my studio. That's where the boxes, litter box should be.
That's the
in
bathroom
here with me. Yeah. So my cats come into my studio all the time. Usually about 5 minutes before the show starts, to get it nice and fragrant. And so they always come into my studio. And so my fear is, what if they start walking around and knock stuff off the, what if they knock the modem off of the shelf or whatever?
right.
Oh, well. But it's
Yeah,
working.
you better have to get that furniture before they go on another shopping trip.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to. Yeah, before they leave. Well, I know I want to have it when they go shopping, so it'll be delivered when they're not here. By the way, yeah, Christina says I should put the cat boxes in the bathroom. I'm not allowed to use. Yeah. Meanwhile, Psycho Dan says they're trying to
There you
keep
go.
they're trying to keep all the crap in one place. Oh well. So how you guys doing? How was your weekend, Steve?
It was a weekend.
It was a weekend in rehab.
Yeah.
Did anything special happen?
No. Very boring.
How
Tried to
about
watch
you, Nick?
football.
What about you, Nick? Did you do anything?
Went and saw a Illini hockey game on Saturday.
Well, that's kind of
Ooh.
cool.
Been a long time, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah. How'd they do?
Actually, we left before the game ended, so
Oh, so you're not sure.
I'm not sure.
But it was fun while you were there?
Yeah, took Oliver.
Did you do anything on Sunday?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I just watched football, I just watched football, and then DC came over Saturday. My buddy DC came over, and we ate Chinese food for dinner. We ate we ate Chinese. We watched something. we ate Chinese, and what did we watch? Or maybe we just talked. But we ate Chinese food, and I've never had General Tso's chicken before. Okay.
Ooh, it's good.
Oh, it's the best.
And I've never had it before. So all I wanted was I had a taste for crab rangoon. So DC says he goes, hey, I'll go get some food. What do you need? I said, dude, I'll take some Chinese. Let me get me some crab rangoon. And he goes, all right, I'll get you something. I said, and some fried rice. He goes, that's it? And I'm like, yeah, that's all I want. And I said, I like the fried rice. So I text him. I go, I like the fried rice yellow. Now, what do you think when I said I like the fried rice, the more yellow, the better? What do you think was his comment? This is as I'm drinking, by the way. I'm taking a big drink of water when his comment comes in.
So you want him to pee in it?
Thank you. There we go. I knew. So his comment was literally while I was taking a big drink of water, and he comments about oh, that's right. I got Free Guy. By the way, it's very good. I watched it. That's right. Okay. Now I'm remembering the whole story. Okay. So I said, hey, I got Free Guy. And I start it, and then we start talking, and I go, oh shit. Well, first he comments about piss. He says he's going to, if I need him to, he will piss in the rice, which by the way is disgusting. And I spit up my water, and because the way he said it was so funny. Okay. So he comes over to the house, and we're eating Rangoon and General Tso. He's having General Tso's chicken. We're watching Free Guy. I put Free Guy on, and then I start saying, oh shit, wait a minute. I've got this soccer parlay. Okay. And so I go to ESPN Plus, and I turn the soccer game on. I'm like, let me just watch a couple minutes of this. And then we're talking about soccer. And I never played soccer, so I'm fascinated. I love it. It's one of my favorite sports. I love it because I never played it. Well, DC makes a mistake of telling me he played. So now all I want to,
Now you're just asking questions.
Yeah, I love because it's a sport I could not play. And I'm fascinated by it. And it's always been. I played football, basketball, baseball. Those are the ones that I played. I'm fascinated by soccer because I could not play it. My roommate in college was an amazing soccer player, and I would go watch his games, and the team was ranked, and it was, I just love soccer. And so we're talking about soccer, except the game I'm watching. He goes, "What do you need to do?" I said, "Listen, I need the team in the light blue. That's New York City. I need New York City to win over the Red Bulls." And as we're watching, and I said, "This is big because if they win, then I win this parlay." And I had this big parlay going. And as I'm talking to him, the freaking Red Bulls make a goal. And I'm like, oh, because in soccer, one goal is a lot,
Yeah, it means almost everything.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh no. And so my entire parlay is now gone. So I'm losing everything. And it just sucks. I went from I could have won so much, you know what I mean? And I went to winning 0, and I was very upset. Very upset. So I forgot to go back, and we never watched the rest of Free Guy. I'm sorry, DC. I realized that after you said in the chat that Anyway, I watched it. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched like the first 15 minutes of Free Guy. It's actually pretty good. So I'll save it if you want. We can watch the rest together sometime. But anyway, he has this General Tso's chicken, right? So he's eating with me, and we're having a conversation. And I go, he looked really weirded out because I go, "Hey, can I have a bite?" He goes, "What?" And I go, I've never had that before. And he goes, "It's General Tso's chicken." And I go, "I've never had that." And he goes, I said, "Let me get a bite." And he goes, he was very taken aback, by me suggesting that, could I have a bite of
Cue careless whisper and then slow motion of
no
fork going into food into Ray's mouth seductively. And Ray enjoying every ounce of flavor that comes from the General Tso's chicken.
I leaned over. And grabbed a piece, and then I ate it. And I was like, "Oh my God, this is great." And it was fantastic. But I realized I've never had it before.
It's my go-to meal.
And everyone is saying, like in the chat room, they go, Adam says General Tso's chicken is entry-level Chinese food. Brett says, "I'm also very surprised you've never had General Tso's chicken." I've never had it before. Here's what I usually get. I usually get chicken and snow peas from Chinese place. I've never had General Tso's chicken before. It's sort of because it sort of looks like Pete says he leaned in for a kiss and took a piece from DC's mouth. No, that's not what happened. But it was very good. So I had never ever had it before.
DC did it like a baby bird.
I had DC chew it and then spit it in my mouth. Yeah. So am I pronouncing it wrong, DC? He says, but I pronounce it correctly. Is it not General Tso? I don't know what it's called. So, but it was very good. So last night, my wife comes home. And she says, She goes, "What do you want for dinner?" And I said, "Well, let's have something good." She goes, "Well, Bella wanted enchiladas, so I made us some." That's what my wife tells me. Oh, it's General Tso's chicken. Sorry, I thought it was Sal.
I
go,
made
"What?"
us some, so
She
just the two of
she
them.
goes, "Yeah, Bella wanted some enchiladas, so I made us some." So basically letting me know that
That
I'm
you're
not,
not important enough for dinner.
yes, I'm not invited to whatever dinner they're eating. I'm not invited to have any of it. That was how it was explained to me. And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, huh. All right, I guess I'm not going to have that. What am I going to have?" And then she goes, "I don't know. Figure out what you want." She goes, "Figure out what you want and I'll make it or go get it for you or whatever." And I'm thinking,
You
okay,
should have asked for a sandwich that she had to travel 15 different places for.
yeah, well, no, because I don't want, because, we don't have any money. So I just don't want to get anything,
Right.
And I could have just eaten enchiladas if offered, but my daughter eats enchiladas every day. Every day. So my wife makes them, and then they eat the dinner that night, and then they put them in the refrigerator or whatever, and she heats every day. She heats one up. Okay. So I go, "Well, let me eat something." I said, "Oh, you know what was good was that stuff that DC had last night, that General Tso's chicken." So I text him. I go, "Hey, what's that stuff you had, and where did you get it from?" So he tells me. So I say, "Hey, can I have this Chinese?" I go, "I want this General Tso's chicken, this Chinese meal." My wife goes, "Okay, I'll get that." So she goes and gets me a little General Tso's chicken, okay, and brings it back to me. And I'm having it, right? And I have the I start to eat it, and it's good. It's how do you even explain it? How do you explain it, Nick? It's got a little bit of spice, but
It's got
Right.
little heat, but it's like
yeah.
sweet. It's sweet and heat.
Yes,
Right.
I didn't realize the piece I had of DC's was perfect. Because he put rice in his or whatever, and sort of soaked up the
Right.
Yeah.
the the sugar, because what it is I didn't realize when I had the sample that there's so much sugar in it.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
And Dan says the correct pronunciation is sow, like a female pig.
So this is going to be the argument for the day: is how do you pronounce it?
Which by the way, that's what I was saying. General Tso. Thank you. I was pronouncing it correctly. So
Right.
it was General Tso's. Thank you. I was pronouncing it correctly. Thank you, Dan. Yeah. So I'm eating it and I go, "Holy shit, there's a lot of sugar in this." You know what I mean? And I was like, "Oh, it's really good." And DC says, he goes, "It's caramel and red pepper sauce."
Mm.
So was that how they make it?
Honestly, I don't know. I just eat it.
But it's very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very, very tasty. However, as I'm eating, I'm like, man, there seems to be a lot of sugar in this. So I probably shouldn't have been eating it.
Steve would love it. Steve's foot
I
would love it.
do.
Yeah,
I do.
Steve's diabetes number would go up to like 400 if he ate it. I mean,
No.
it seems like a lot of sugar,
Especially for a vegetarian now.
Yeah. What's your number right now, Steve?
110.
See, he's bragging about how great his number is.
And this morning, I'm officially down 35 pounds.
He's bragging,
Look
says
at
the guy who
that.
asked him what the number was.
Look at that. He thinks he's so wonderful. Yeah, so I ate that.
Yeah.
I ate that General Tso's chicken, and holy shit, a lot of sugar in it. But it was still really good. Thank you for that tip, DC. However,
Right.
very sugary. But I usually get the chicken and snow peas, which has
Oh, yeah.
it has no, there's hardly any sugar at all in that. That's chicken with mushrooms and celery and then snow pea. Then the snow peas are like it's like the
Right.
leaf with peas in it. Adam says it takes a lot of insulin for me to counteract all the sugar. Yeah. So yeah, you could feel your when you're eating General Tso's chicken, you could feel your insulin levels spiking. So, and then I was thinking, well, considering the stomach issues I had over the weekend, I don't know if this is something I should be eating or not, but that's what I had for dinner last night. So there you go. The good news is though, when I went to bathroom right before I went to bed, I went to the bathroom. And Steve, you'll be happy to know when I went to the bathroom, last night, I know everyone's waiting for this.
Yep.
It was somewhat solid.
Yes. Proud of you, buddy. Proud of you. I had one this morning. I almost took a picture of it. It was 3 feet long.
It's so disturbing. But yeah, so my stomach is starting to clear. By the way, Steve went to my Facebook page and he shared information about what did you share? It was about
Something about salmonella was going around, and
salmonella's going around.
Something about 29 different states, and you had the symptoms.
You know what it was? I did have a salad.
Yeah.
That my wife made. My wife made with she bought it from the store with some lettuce and tomato that she bought from the store.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been old salad.
I was wondering if it was new, but I was wondering, but she just bought it from the store.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, did I tell you that what about my Fairlife?
What about it?
About why I thought I said it tasted bad.
Yeah.
I had Fairlife, right?
Right.
And I said it tasted bad. So I thought it was rotten. Did I tell you why it tasted bad?
Because you got coffee instead of chocolate.
Oh, did I tell you guys? Yeah, because it's not chocolate. It's the coffee. It's the wrong flavor.
Your wife is just screwing you over so
much.
Well,
I thought that was the reason that I had,
explosive poop.
Yes, I thought that the Fairlife was bad. And that's what caused the salmonella-like reaction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's what I thought it was. I was like, oh my God, I drank the Fairlife is spoiled. And I drank it and I thought that's what was causing I thought that's what was causing my intestinal issue. But
I
it
like how
wasn't.
you say that.
It wasn't the Fairlife. That's not what it was. It was. I think it was. I tell you, I think it was salmonella.
Would have been.
It certainly. I mean, it certainly seems like it was Mount St. Raymond,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's what the. I think that it was more of the problem of the salmonella than being the Fairlife.
Right.
Yeah. So, by the way, that was Adam who put Mount St. Raymond in the chat room. As Brent says, it's a joke stolen by Ray. No, I always reference things that are written in the chat room. Thank you, Brent. So now I'll reference jokes and critiques.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. So, yeah, it was not the Fairlife. So please do not blame the Fairlife
Right.
for the eruption.
Yeah, I had that problem one time with iceberg lettuce.
Yeah, I think it was a lettuce.
And I couldn't get my apartment door open fast enough.
By the way, back when I wasn't eating salads, I never had this problem. I never had problems with intestinal issues. I had no problems at all with intestinal issues.
Roughage is good for you.
I'll be back.
Yeah, hold on. I was texting my wife. Yeah. I'm telling her we usually get chocolate. And I thought the Fairlife tasted bad, but it was just coffee. And, that's what I was tasting.
Maybe she bought it for you for a change.
No, she didn't. Yeah. No, she's right now. She just texted me and said, because I sent her a picture of the stuff, and I said, we bought the wrong flavor. And she goes, "What is?" My wife goes, "What is that?" And I go, "That's what you bought me." So there we go. Oh well.
I think I'd keep my mouth shut if I was you. You
So-
never know what she'll do next.
I'm gonna grab all this Fairlife and I'm gonna take it back and exchange it for. Can you exchange it?
I don't see why not, as long as you haven't opened it.
Well, I drank one.
Ooh.
Well, I drank a bottle of it and I didn't realize it was bad because it looks the same. Anybody who's had this Fairlife, I mean, does this look chocolate? It looks like chocolate, right?
Yeah, it does for me. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like chocolate. It's not chocolate. It's coffee.
Coffee. Oh, yeah, little print. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize it. I literally didn't realize it was coffee till I looked at it, after I drank it.
Yep.
But anyway, the good news is it's over. Whatever intestinal thing I had is over. So Karen says, try to take it back. Maybe they'll let you exchange it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also pretty happy my new wheelchair gets delivered today, Steve.
Woo-hoo.
Very fancy.
You know what that means? More independency. They're going to expect you to do things on your own.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I can actually. I want to go some places with my family.
Right.
At least until they're ashamed. I could see now. There's going to be complaints about, I am not pushing you around. See, now if I go places with people, they're going to have to push me around. And I can tell how unpopular that's going to be. Yeah. So I'll need, not only do I need the wheelchair delivered, I need someone to push the wheelchair after it's delivered. So I'm very excited about it. It says, don't get too crazy. Watch your speed and no creeping. I will not be creeping on anyone. That is not the plan. Brent says the family does not push pets around in their wheelchairs. No, the family, they would push the pets around. They would gladly push the pets around. The problem is me. You know what I'd love to do? You know what I'd love to go is like to the movies. I would love to go to the movies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then, where the hell would I sit? I don't want to take a wheelchair to the movies because then you got to sit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I got to be honest. Like you wheel into the IMAX theater, and then you'd have to sit on the floor. I mean, screw that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like the worst seats in the house.
Some
You know
of
what I
them
mean?
have
It's
like handicap that's like in the middle.
Yeah, but it's the worst seats in the house. You can't see, it's
It's kind of big, yeah.
Yeah.
You're always looking up.
Yeah. I want to sit like middle, I like to sit right in the Yeah, Brent says my IMAX has a row right in the middle. Yes. In Springfield's, I'd have to wheel in. I'd be on the floor. I'd have to look up the whole time. And I don't want to go, I'll tell you the good one was, do you guys remember the old one at Parkway Point they used to have? Now it's a dispensary. Adam says he's got to go get his mammogram to check out his man boobs.
Mm. Oh.
Karen says, what movie you want to see? Well, I want to see the James Bond movie when it comes out. When's the James Bond movie come out?
I don't know.
I'd love to see the James Bond movie or Shang-Chi or whatever.
I want to go see that new Halloween movie come out.
Oh, I would never want to go see that. Would never waste my time with that garbage. Is there a new Freddy movie for you? I bet you like those movies. I bet you like those Freddy movies too.
No, I'm more of Halloween. I'd like to see a new It come out.
And this is like the last Halloween movie, right?
Yeah. This is it. He's gonna die.
Yeah. And they have the original cast in?
I believe so. Yeah.
Huh.
Jamie Lee Curtis and
Yeah, I know Jamie Lee Curtis is in it, right? She's
Yep.
she's in her 60s now, isn't she?
she's gotta be older than that. She's older than me.
Good for her. Good for her. Good for her. Jamie Lee Curtis. My wife says, she's apologizing. He goes, "Oh my God." She goes, "I just grabbed the brown ones." She goes, she's so sweet. She says she just grabbed the brown ones.
Honest mistake.
Yeah. Oh well. By the way, I saw Christina put in the chat room that her kid is out of the hospital.
Yep. Yesterday.
So our poop prayers were answered, Steve.
Yep. The Poop Warriors came through.
Our poop prayer warriors came through in praying for her son to
Yep.
have a bowel movement. So she finally got out of the hospital.
Emptied his
Awesome.
belly.
Yeah. By the way, Karen says No Time to Die starts October. That's the one I want to go see. I want to go see No Time to Die, the James Bond movie. So maybe I'll be able to go now with the wheelchair. I'll be able to go to the movies.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to hang out with me and go with me, I can go see James Bond with you after it comes out. It'd be awesome. Yeah. So let me take a second to say, you guys, I'm a little nervous. Today's last day, Steve.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Today
no.
is the last day for voting for Best of Illinois Times 2021. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
Today is the last day. So guys, I'm asking, please, if you have voted before, please vote today. If you have not voted yet, please vote today. This is our last. This is our last call for it.
Everything okay?
It'd be better if you voted for us for best local podcast on the Illinois Times Best of 2021. It would be really nice, everybody, if we voted. All right. Would be fabulous. Please vote.
Please vote.
Please, please, please vote again. Or vote the first time. I'm sorry, I would not. I don't condone multiple voting, but I'm just saying, please, if you haven't voted, please do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it ends today.
Yeah. When do they announce the winners? Later in the week?
They'll announce it sometime before. I think they announce it, sometime before Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I believe.
right. Maybe I'll be out of here by then.
I mean, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've
Right.
been involved in one of these. I had in the 1990s and early 2000s, I won the best radio show a whole bunch of years in a row.
Right.
But that was back when people actually had to fill out a ballot and mail it in. And then in 2015, they invented the podcast, and I won then. But then they took away. The podcast award,
Right.
and they finally brought it back this year. So this is the first time it's even been in the Illinois Times Best of since 2015. And I won it in 15 or 16, whatever that was. But now I've just been regular radio since then. Now I'm no longer in radio. So I haven't had a category that I'm eligible in until this year.
Right.
So it means a lot to me, to be that we were nominated.
Right.
It means a lot to me, and I'd love to win it. But if I win it, who was I telling this? I was telling somebody. I said, if I win it, I might. After I win, I might tell them to make me ineligible next year. I don't know how that works, but like I would like to if I win it, let's get some fresh faces in it next year.
Right.
So what do I know? I mean, what do I know? But it would be really cool to win it one more time.
It would be, yeah.
So please vote for us, but also vote for our friends. We've been inviting you to vote for some of our friends this year. And I'd like to invite you to vote for our friends again this year. Vote for Mark Cortese as best insurance agent. Mark has been a great friend to the program. He really is. In fact, you guys, you need insurance, you might want to call Mark. Let him take care of you. He's been great to deal with during this whole thing. Jamie Winchester is a personal friend of mine. If you are selling a house, or someone that or you want to buy a house, she's the one to call. Best real estate team, the Winchester sales team. Vote for them for the Best of Illinois Times. And I thank Jamie so much. It was great to talk to her again, and she's great. I love her, love her kids. They're just fantastic people, and I'm happy to have her support. Hendricks Home Furnishings. It was so great to talk to Jeff Hendricks again. Best Furniture. That's where I got you guys, I love my recliner. It might be my favorite thing in the entire world. Might be my recliner. Of all the things that bring me happiness, it might be my recliner. I got it from Hendricks. Vote for them, Best Furniture. Recon Tex. I cannot say enough about Recon. You guys know I love Recon Tex. I love those guys. They are personal friends of mine. They do the best car detailing in the city. They've been busy because we just had the Mother Road Festival, and so many of those cars were done by Recon Tex, and they can do your car. 670-1132 is the number you call. And Eurostop. I love Eurostop. I love the Euros, and by the way, take it from me, I went through Eurostop and got a cheeseburger. Holy crap. Eurostop, of course, is known. They're the best Euros. They're the best gyros. But I'm telling you, try a cheeseburger from there. It'll blow your mind. It will blow your mind getting a cheeseburger from Eurostop. It really is good. So anyway, best gyros. Vote for them. They're fantastic. Those are our friends. And they're all up for awards. We want them to win Eurostop, Recontext for best car detailing, Hendricks Home Furnishings for best furniture, Winchester Sales Team for best real estate team, and Mark Cortese, best insurance agent. Vote for them for the best of 2021. And by the way, Just Beds is up for best mattress. I love Just Beds. You guys know they're the best. I just love those guys, and vote for them for best mattress as well. Our show, of course, brought to you by Just Beds, Recontext, Core Installation. So many advertisers are so good and responsible for this. And if you know someone that would like to be an advertiser, by all means, just have them reach out. I will gladly get them hooked up and taken care of as one of our advertisers, because we love we love our advertisers. You guys are the ones that make this all possible. So thank you so much. All right. It is a Monday. It'll be a short show on Monday because of the internet issue at the beginning of the show, but it is a Monday. We're kicking off a brand new week. I hope you guys are ready for another good week. Did you hear that Captain Kirk is finally going to space? William Shatner is going into space.
The final frontier.
That's right. He's going up into space on Jeff Bezos' next space flight. By the way, guess how old William Shatner is?
76.
He's 90.
No.
Could you believe that?
Really?
Shatner's 90 years old.
Wow.
He'll be the oldest person to ever go to space.
He beat that lady that Bezos just took up there?
Yeah, she was only 80. I think she was 80 or something. He's got her beat by 10 years. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I see Casey's in. Casey, did Casey wrestle Saturday night? So I know that PWA did that thing in Beardstown, right?
Yep.
And Casey, were you in that? I want to know because Jason never keeps me on top of what's going on.
Oh, damn Jason. Some bitch.
Yeah, I've asked him time and time, like, just keep me up to date with what's going on.
Yeah. It was the beatdown in Beardstown.
Yeah. So I'm like, just keep. He never. He knows Casey is my favorite wrestler, and literally, I see Sage is in there too, and I love Sage Ramsey too. But I tell you, Jason never keeps. You want to know who he tells me about Brian Healy all the time. I'm like, well, I don't care about Brian. I know Brian. We played in the band together. I don't care about Brian. Unless I want to hear somebody rattle on about Trump for half an hour making no sense. I don't care about Brian. I mean, I love Brian, but
right.
I don't care about. I don't want to know what he did. That's who Jay. Oh, well, Brian Ely, blah blah blah. I go, who? I don't care about it. Tell me what Casey did. Tell me what Sage did. So, he says he wrestled on that show. I hope whoever you wrestled, you beat the hell out of him. After I talk to Jason, I could tell you what Brian Ely is. All right. So anyway, William Shatner is going to space with Bezos. All right. He will be on the ship. They're also going to film it.
Oh,
They're going to film it and turn the whole thing into a documentary. How about that?
is that going to be one of those go up and come down in 11 minutes?
Yeah, it's going to be one of those flights, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, Casey says he won his match in Beardstown. He'll be going for tag titles October 9th in Springfield.
ooh, that's a big one.
I'll tell you, man, I'll get my new wheelchair. Maybe I can go to that show.
You should. I wanted to go, but I ain't going to be out of here.
You'll still be in the rehab October 9th?
The word was yesterday, the date they threw out for me was October 24th.
Dude, you're going to get out, which is what I said originally. I said, you'll be lucky if you're out right before Halloween.
Yeah.
That's when you're going to get out. You'll get out October 30th.
No, don't you say no. I'm ready to get out now.
That's when they're going to let you out, October 30th.
Well, I go to the surgeon tomorrow, so.
They're going to decide to cut that rotted.
Date was showed up.
Rotted foot off.
October 24th.
Karen says, Shatner's going to steal that spaceship and go on a space adventure. Con! That's fantastic. That'd be great. Yeah, I like William Shatner. You want to know what he was great on? There's a show called Boston Legal.
Oh, yeah?
He played a guy called Denny Crane. And he was, if you ever get a chance to watch that, he was fantastic in it. He played the character of Denny Crane. When I think of Shatner, I think of Captain Kirk, of course, and Denny Crane. I don't think of, what was the other one? He did the one in the 80s where he was some cop that was always riding on the hood of a car.
Wasn't he in T.J. Hooker?
Yes, he was T.J. Hooker.
Was T.J. Hooker.
Yeah. Here we go. A haunted house actor near Cleveland is in trouble, Steve. Guess what he did?
Haunted house actors in Cleveland. He scared somebody to death.
No.
No.
Let me give you a little more. I'll give you a little more information than you guess what you think happened. Okay. A haunted house actor thought he would make it more authentic
if he left the chain on his chainsaw.
No, if he made it more authentic by bringing a real knife.
Real knife.
Instead of the fake knife they wanted him to use. He thought he would bring in a real knife. So what do you think happened?
He probably stabbed somebody.
Just knowing that. So just knowing that, you guess what?
He probably stabbed somebody.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, he stabbed someone. An 11-year-old kid in Ohio went to a haunted house with his mom.
11-year-olds shouldn't be going to a haunted house.
And the actor, a 22-year-old actor, brought a real knife into the haunted house to scare children. And when they were going through the haunted house, the kid got stabbed. Oh, this is just terrible. He stabbed the kid's foot.
His foot?
But here's the thing. The kid is such a fan of Halloween. All right. The kid's such a fan of Halloween. He demanded to finish. He wanted to finish the haunted house.
Huh?
After they bandaged him up, he went and finished it. And then the police showed up. And at the pleading of the kid's mother, the kid's mother was begging them to not charge. Don't charge him. Don't charge him. It was an accident. It was an accident. So the police decided to not charge the kid because they determined it was an accident. However, they did reprimand the guy for bringing a real knife. They're like, why did you think it was a good idea to bring the real knife? And the guy admits that bringing a real knife was a horrible idea. The kid's mother did not want to press charges. So the police did not press charges for the guy.
Good.
They did it. But so the guy is keeping,
All right.
he's able to still keep scaring children.
Good. Good.
Oh well. Steve, if you could keep one streaming service, what would it be? They asked people in a new poll. They said, if you could only keep one streaming service, which one would it be? The top three. I gotta be honest, surprising.
Really?
They asked people, which one would you have kept? Now, what would you keep, Steve?
I don't know.
If you could keep, all right, because you don't have any streaming services, right?
Right.
So let me give you this: if you could have one streaming service, all right. If we could buy you one streaming service, I guess we have to buy internet too. But what streaming service would you get? Because I know you have very little money, right? So say you get enough money to get internet.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know. What streaming service?
So if you have enough money to get internet, but you can't afford any streaming service, so we go to buy. So we're like, Steve, we're gonna buy you one streaming service, but you have to pick it. Which one would you pick?
Oh, probably is it Fubu or something like that?
Fubu.
Yeah.
Which is
I don't know much about the streaming thing. I'm still.
Fubu is not on the list.
Oh,
No, the number one streaming service.
Netflix.
Yeah, was Netflix.
Oh. I said I did have Netflix for a while when I lived in Granite City. I didn't care for it.
Yeah, 41%. 41% of people say they picked Netflix first. By the way, I have Netflix. I never watch it. I cannot remember the last time I watched Netflix. And I love streaming. I love streaming services.
Right.
Love it.
I'd probably go with Peacock.
I tell you, that's what I watch the most.
Right. It seems like it has the most on it.
I have, and I get it for free. With Xfinity, they give me Peacock for free, and I watch the WWE Network, and
Right.
and I'm watching The Office again for like the 8,000th time. And I just watched those Chicago shows, Chicago Fire. Yeah.
Do they stream Barney Miller?
No, they don't have Barney, but they don't put trash on that show. AP Bio. I think Peacock is amazing. I love it. But it's number 8 on this list.
Oh, wow.
I gotta be honest, it's number 1 on mine, but it's number 8 on this list. Number 2. Want to take a guess at 2?
Amazon.
No. What do you think is number 2, everybody? Yeah, Psycho Dan says, I have Netflix, hardly ever use it. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I watched Netflix. I like having it when watching it when Ozark or what's the karate? Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
I like watching it when the show or Stranger Things. But there hasn't been, one of those shows has not been up for so long. I cannot remember the last time I watched Netflix. Yeah. I should cancel it in between. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like cancel it until something good comes. I want to cancel Netflix now until Cobra Kai comes out. Can you stay on a little later, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go a little longer since I started the show late.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I got nothing going. Nobody's standing at my door.
Okay. Yeah. Number 2 is Hulu. Which I'm watching Hulu now because they have this show on Hulu called Only Murders in the Building. Holy shit. What a funny show. This show is Steve Martin and Martin Short and Selena Gomez. By the way, Selena Gomez looks a little like my daughter, so
Right.
you know, so that's one of the reasons I really like her is my daughter looks like her, so or she looks like my daughter, whatever, just so. But if you get a chance to watch that, holy crap, it's called Only Murders in the Building. It is so good. It's about these people that live in this building in New York, and this guy gets murdered. So they decide to start a podcast about it. And I'm telling you, it's a crazy premise, but it is so good. And Martin Short is so fantastic. He's so fantastic in this show. I highly recommend.
Cool.
It's Only Murders in the Building. That's on Hulu. All right. Highly recommend it. Number 2. Number 3. Number 3 is the streaming service that has the highest satisfaction rating of all the streaming services. This is the most people who go to this streaming service, which is number 3, are the most satisfied. It's the highest. The satisfaction rating is over 50%.
Wow.
Over 50% with this. People are satisfied with this service, which comes in number 3. What do you think? Brent says 3 is Disney Plus. No. Irene says Discovery Plus. No.
HBO Max.
I watch this show weekly. Or I'll watch it at least every other day, but weekly for sure because I watch Titans. Yeah, it's HBO Max. And I watched it when the Justice League came out. I thought it was that Zack Snyder Justice League is amazing.
Right.
Which I've watched like 4 times. I totally love that. By the way, HBO Max. Yeah, HBO Max is amazing. I watched The Sopranos on it. Yeah. So HBO Max is number 3. Number 4. Guess,
Discovery Plus.
No. Uh-uh. No. Number 4. Number 1 is Netflix. 2 is Hulu. 3 is HBO Max. What is number 4, Steve? Steve?
Amazon Prime.
No. No. Mm-mm. It's Disney Plus.
Oh.
I got to be honest. I'm shocked. I'm shocked Disney wasn't higher. You know what I mean? Like when Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I watched every episode. I watched WandaVision. I watched Mandalorian. Oh my God. I love that crap. And sometimes I just want to go on and watch an old Marvel movie.
Yeah.
And that's what Disney Plus is on. And I watched the Mighty Ducks.
Ooh, I'd like to see that one.
You know, just because it was something stupid I could put something stupid on for 20 minutes. I went to Mighty Ducks. Yeah, it was the What If cartoons. Psycho Dan's talking about What If. Yeah, What If it's great. It's a Marvel TV show. It's great. I truly enjoy. I'll tell you, my list would be much different than the actual list. Like the actual list is Netflix 1, Hulu 2, HBO Max 3, Disney Plus 4. I would put, mine would be a lot different. Netflix would not be in my top 10, I don't think. I think my daughter likes Netflix, so it's not going anywhere, but you know. I like HBO Max, Disney Plus, and Peacock. Those are the 3 that I really like the most. I got to be honest with you. And because of Only Murders in the Building, Hulu's got to be my number 4. What's 5, Steve? What do you think is 5?
Oh, shit. I don't know. I don't even know that. How many more streaming services are there?
There's a bunch more. Irene says she would put number 1 as Discovery Plus.
Yeah, she likes The Greatest Catch, The Deadliest Catch.
Is that on Discovery Plus?
Yeah, you can catch all the episodes on Discovery Plus.
Oh, I give up with that shit.
My Big Fat Fabulous Life.
Oh God, I don't want to watch. That show seems
Alaska and Bush People.
ESPN. Oh, Casey said ESPN Plus. Yeah, dude, ESPN Plus is very
Oh,
high.
yeah.
I love MLS soccer. All their games are on ESPN Plus. So I admit ESPN Plus is probably number 2 on mine too. So I would go HBO Max, ESPN Plus, and then Disney because I watch it a lot. All right, number 5 is Prime. Amazon Prime. Come on.
Oh, I've said it 3 times.
It's got Bosch. It's an emergency. Do you remember the story with my mom, right? It's an emergency. Oh my God, what's wrong? What's wrong? I can't get Bosch to work. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. But here's what I love. I love the fabulous. Here's Prime. Prime has the same problem as Netflix. I love Fabulous Miss Maisel. I love the what is the name of the John Krasinski spy show? I can't think of the name of it, but I like that. You know what I mean? There are some shows that I just love.
Right.
You know, that are on Prime, but when they're not. Oh, Jack Ryan. Thank you, Brent. I like The Boys. I like the crap. There's the cartoon shit. There's I'm getting so old that I forget crap all the time. There's a great comic series. It's a cartoon on Prime because they just said it would cost too much to make live. But it's amazing. Invincible. Yeah. So that's amazing too. There are some great shows on Prime.
Right.
But when they're not new, you know, I never watch it.
Right.
You know. Like they'll have like the Thursday night football game and I'll watch that sometimes. So, all right, so that's number 5. What's number 6, Steve?
Oh shit, number 6.
You have not even yet. Brent says Invincible is outstanding. Yeah, Invincible is great, and Invincible is an amazing comic series. It's written by the same guy who wrote The Walking Dead. That is great.
Hello.
All right. They might be this is when they're chopping off Steve's foot. So yeah, but here we go. Number 5 is I only have this, or number 6 is I only have this because one of my best friends has let me use he gave me his, password so I can check it out. I love it. Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus has all the Star Trek stuff. It's got Star Trek. It's got the new Picard show. It's got, it's got the new Star Trek series on it. It's really, really cool. It has a show called The Good Fight, which is one of the best shows on television. I love it. It's fantastic. So I highly recommend. Paramount Plus comes in at number 6. Then at 7, Then at 7 is Discovery Plus. Discovery Plus is 7. I don't have Discovery Plus. I have no desire to get a Discovery Plus. Just because I never watched. I mean, I know some of you guys are really into it, but I have no interest in anything on Discovery. I don't know what Discovery has. I have no interest on any of that. Yeah. They have cooking shows. I'm too fat. I don't want to watch cooking shows. They have, Steve was saying, Deadliest Catch. I have no desire to see that. And they have home improvement shows. So I'm just telling you, I'm sure it's a great streaming site, but there's nothing on Discovery Plus that I have any interest in watching. But I hear it's a great streaming service, and the people that like it really like it. Look at Irene's in there talking about how great it is. Like, she knows. Yeah. Number 8 is Peacock. I can't believe Peacock is. I got to be honest, you guys. I'm shocked Peacock is number 8. I am shocked. It really that blows my mind. Because I watch WWE Network, all those,
Then I can see what I've got.
What is he doing? Everybody, Steve hit the button again.
I like your monkey over there.
Oh boy.
Yep.
He doesn't. I don't know if he knows he's on or not.
Okay, go in order though next time, okay?
What did I do wrong?
No, you're okay. You're okay, but I think Cymbalta was next.
I think they're cutting off toes. I'm not sure.
Go in order,
List order?
skipping around because, yeah. Yep. I didn't do anything wrong. It's just a Donna thing. It makes it easier for me.
I don't know what they're doing. They just asked him to move his fingers. I don't know what's going on with Steve.
I had that one in there, so we know what ones. Make sure we have all of them.
I mean, I would just turn it off, but there's always the chance like she'll say something or he'll say something really embarrassing, so I leave it all on just in case. And just in case that happens, just in case that happens. All right. Yeah, but I love Peacock. I love the WWE stuff. I like the shows. I like, it's nice to watch The Office and familiar stuff like that. And
Gavin.
Yeah.
Gavin. Is that like Gavin Penn?
Lyrica. Lyrica. No different. All right.
They're filling Steve up with something.
I'll ask you in a second. Okay.
Can I administer these?
Yes.
Here, sir.
Take this back and ask for the Lyrica.
I have no idea what was going
Good.
on.
Good. I think you got one more pill coming. We're just going to double check, okay?
Okay, no problem. They usually do. For some reason, they always forget that one.
Oh, so it's an ongoing thing. Okay.
Is that Aaron Donald coming to give Steve a weapon? Oh no, it's not. I think it's off again. Oh well. All right. Number 8 was Peacock. Number 9. Which I got to be honest, I think this might be one of the best streaming services. And I can't believe they forgot it all the way to the end of the list. I'm shocked that they forgot this one. Apple TV. Apple TV has Ted Lasso, which, by the way, if you've never seen Ted Lasso, it's amazing. Ted Lasso is incredibly fine television. It really is. It's unlike anything you've seen before. Because you watch it and you just feel better. I can't describe it, guys. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that we enjoy this show as much as we do. It makes no sense, but I love Ted Lasso. They've also got a show on there called The Morning Show, which is Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. And it's a very, very good show. And they just started some new sci-fi show that I haven't watched yet, but it looks, the trailer looks amazing. And Dan says, does Apple TV work on? Sure, yeah. Psycho Dan says, does Apple TV work on non-Apple devices? Sure, I have it on my Samsung TV. That's how I watch it. Yeah, it's amazing. It's truly amazing. So I can't believe that's so far down the list. But the ones I watch the most are Peacock. That's what I watch the most. ESPN Plus, HBO Max, Hulu, Disney. I never watch Netflix. I don't even have Discovery Plus. But that's the actual top 9. All right? Or top 10, because number 10 is literally, here's number 10. Other or none of the above. So that's where you get your FUBU or whatever stuff Steve was talking about. But there you go. Top streaming services. All right, that should wrap it up for today, guys. We're going to wrap it up. We're out of time for today. We'll come back tomorrow. Oh, Steve's on, everybody. Just in time to say goodbye.
Goodbye. Had to take my medicine.
Okay, we're done for today. Thank you. Remember, vote for us. IllinoisTimes.com. The best of 2021. Please vote for us.
Please.
Share it on your Facebook page. Put it on your Twitter page. Whatever, Instagram, whatever you got.
Yep.
Please share it with your friends. Have everyone vote. We really want to win this.
Yes, we do.
Podcast. All right?
Yep.
We'll be back tomorrow. With a Tuesday show. You guys have a great rest of the day. And we'll talk to you later. Bye. So long.
Yep.